Now this handset is using the well-known but outdated Snapdragon 801 quad-core processor. It's running Android Lollipop with 3GB RAM and 64GB of internal storage space. This handset also comes with a 13MP autofocus camera on the rear and an 8MP camera on the front. The key attraction on the ZUK Z1 is the USB Type-C 3.0 port and a fingerprint scanner that is Touch ID based. And not to forget the 4100 mAh built-in battery. This is the global version running Cyanogen OS based on Android Lollipop, and it's priced at $300. That comes to approximately $19,800. This handset supports the 2300 and the 1800 band that will work in India. Inside the box you will find the ZUK Z1, SIM tray ejector pin, user guide, warranty card, travel charger, 5V 2A, and the final content is this USB Type-C 3.0 data cable. Earphone is not included. Here is the ZUK Z1 that sports a 5.5-inch screen supporting Full HD resolution. The screen is scratch resistant to some extent, but it's better to use the screen guard. ZUK Z1 is using the aircraft grade aluminium metal frame. Build quality and the finishing is very good, and when you look closely you'll find the silver sides with a matte finish and shiny silver borders on the top as well as bottom. That gives a very elegant look. The rear side is made up of plastic with a glossy finish, and it gets a bit slippery at times. The handset is a bit bulkier in the center and it gets slightly slimmer towards the edges. SIM tray is on the left side. On the right side you will find the power button and volume rocker, and at the bottom there is the mic, USB Type-C port and speaker out vent. This is the USB Type-C 3.0 port. On the top you will find a 3.5mm audio jack, and on the rear side there is a 13MP autofocus camera. This is the secondary mic and dual LED flash. This is a dual SIM handset. You can clearly see the dual SIM slots. You need 2 nano SIMs, and both these slots support 4G. Handset weight with built-in battery is 170 grams and it is about 8.94 mm thick. This handset is running Cyanogen OS 12.1 based on Lollipop 5.1.1, and as you can see, the apps are listed in a new way, alphabetical order. This is how you can browse through or directly jump to that particular alphabet to get the list of applications starting with that particular alphabet. There are dedicated navigation buttons and they do light up. You can see the dots on the left as well as on the right side, and the center button is the menu button. You can either tap it or press it. It also doubles up as the fingerprint scanner. This is a 360 degrees Touch ID based fingerprint scanner. This handset, as already mentioned, is sporting a 5.5-inch screen with Full HD resolution, and the viewing angles are very good. You can clearly see the fonts and the icons from several angles. There is a black border on this screen and it's clearly visible on this white colored handset. There's built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS and audio FX equalizer. You need 2 nano SIMs and you can use 4G on any of these SIM slots. And as you can see, 4G is working for me. I'm using the Airtel 2300 band in India. In display settings, there is the live display option that is pretty impressive. It will automatically adjust the color temperature depending upon the surrounding lighting conditions. Double tap to wake up is supported, and there is LED notification, and this is how the LED notification looks. You can use default or download additional themes. You can also use your fingerprint for additional security. Go to the fingerprint settings and you can register up to 5 fingerprints. I've already done that. To unlock the phone, press the power button and then place your finger on the fingerprint scanner, or the other way is to directly press and hold the fingerprint scanner button. That's it. Fingerprint recognition and the speed is pretty good. In settings you'll find the button option. If you want, you can enable the on-screen buttons. This is how you can do that. This is how the on-screen navigation buttons look, and the left and the right dedicated buttons are disabled. Anyway, I'm going to disable these on-screen buttons. In battery options, you'll find these modes: power, balanced and performance. By default it is set to the balanced mode. In users, there is the guest option. Of the 64GB internal storage space, you'll get around 54GB free space, and of the 3GB RAM, you'll get around 1.7GB free on the first boot. Hindi language along with some other Indian regional languages are supported. Let's check out the camera. Here is the camera interface. To change the modes, just swipe from top to bottom. this way, and here are the different modes available: steady, photo, auto, HDR. Rear camera is 13 megapixel in 4:3 aspect ratio, can shoot full HD videos and also slow motion videos at 60 fps. And here are the different codec options supported. Front camera is 8 megapixel. For sample images and videos, do visit my website. This handset, as already mentioned, is using the Snapdragon 801 2.5 GHz quad-core processor coupled with Adreno 330 GPU. It's running Cyanogen OS based on Lollipop 5.1.1. Here are the sensors: accelerometer, light proximity, magnetic, gyro, and Hall sensor. Before running the benchmark application, let's check out the battery temperature. It's at 35 degrees. Quadrant benchmark score is 22833. Enter the score that it did for the first time was 45163. Battery temperature is at 35 degrees. Second time the score was 44560. It's a bit warm on the rear side. Battery temperature is 41 degrees, but still well under control. Data Mark 2 is 59.2 fps and this handle supports 5-point multi-touch. After 12 minutes, the battery dropped by 3% and the temperature is 38 degrees. And now let's play the Asphalt game. By default, this game is set to the high visual quality mode. The game plays very smooth. We all know that the hardware Snapdragon 801 is really powerful. And as you can see, the gameplay is very smooth. I played this game for about 18 minutes. The battery dropped by 5% and the temperature is 41 degrees. Lenovo ZUK Z1 is powered by the well-known and outdated Snapdragon 801 quad-core processor. The key highlight is the USB Type-C 3.0 port, the fingerprint scanner, Touch ID based, that's pretty fast, and the 4100 mAh built-in battery that also does a pretty impressive job. This handset can play 4K videos, camera quality is excellent. Battery backup is pretty impressive. I'm already getting 2 days of mixed usage on a single charge. Lenovo ZUK Z1 is a very good option for $300.